Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we're going to be going Funko Pop hunting for some of the Alien Remix Pops. So let's get started. Alright guys, so we've actually already gone pop hunting. I had to redo my intro because some people were just yelling in the background. I guess we could show a clip. Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we're going over to EB Games to go Funko Pop hunting because we went to a different EB Games and they had some of the Alien Remix Pops. I didn't film in there, but I will show you which ones we got back at the studio. But anyways guys, let's go in and let's get started. Yeah, there it is right there. So anyways guys, today we are going pop hunting. We already went pop hunting, but I wanted to kind of talk about it a bit because we found some really great stuff at EB Games, and we also went over to Value Village, so get excited about that because we do find a pretty rare Funko Pop, and I think you guys are gonna like that. Actually, it's weird because that's my second time finding it at a Value Village, but anyways, it's still a really cool pop nonetheless. But yeah, we do get some really great stuff over at EB Games. I think they got in like, I think it said something like 20 different figures today, so we do show off a lot of those and pick up a couple of them as well. So anyways guys, we'll see you at EB Games. Alright guys, so we're over in the pop section over here and I want to show you guys what they've got because they got a lot of new stuff in today. The first thing that I saw here was the Punisher War Machine. This is one that I'm for sure going to be picking up. Just have to check the box condition, but it seems to be pretty good from what I've seen so far. A little bit lower, they do have some of the Pikachus as well as the Cubone and Growlithe. Those are ones that I did pick up already. We'll be doing an unboxing on those ones soon, so get excited about that. But yeah, I'm not picking them up today. They do have the Child with Frog as well as the normal Child as well. That one is pretty hard to find now. I haven't seen that one recently. They also have some of the new Harry Potter ones, but a little bit higher up. These are what we really were excited about today. It is the new Alien Remix Pop. So it looks like they have Doug, Dory, as well as Carl, and those are three that I do want to get today. I do want to get that entire set eventually. I'm not allowed to touch the pop, so when we get back to the studio, I'll show you the rest of the set on the back of the box, but yes, I am really excited about those. Guys, they also got in the brand new Monster Hunter Pops. They have the two of them over here, Frostfang and Rotha, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what it's called, but I think it's Rotha. And then, other than that, they've got the Ultraman ones. They've got the Animal House figures over here. They have both of them, actually. Both of them are really great. The Penguin is new for here, I think. The Contra ones are also new, but other than that, I think we're just going to be getting the Punisher War Machine as well as the Alien Remix ones. Guys, I almost missed this one, but down at the bottom here, they had one of the new ones from Soul. I think they both, yeah, they have two of them. They have 22 Grinning, as well as 22. I'm not going to get these ones today because I want to do a full hunt on these ones later. But yeah, it did look like they got in some of them, just not all of them. Hey guys, so here's their front section with some of their newer figures as well, but they do have some pretty cool ones here. They've got Eevee as well, guys. It seems like they're getting in some of the ones that Toys R Us was getting here in Canada, so they got in the Great Ape Goku. But the one that I'm going to be getting today that was up here was this Harry Potter. I had never seen this one before. This might have been like a Barnes & Noble exclusive in the States, but here in Canada, I guess they're getting it at EB Games. So yeah, we're getting some cool stuff. Oh, they also got in this one here. This is the Cheetah. This is the one that they kind of had to hide at Toy Fair because it is one of the newer characters, which is pretty cool. Not going to get it today, but if you guys would like to see a hunt on all the Wonder Woman ones, let me know. Alright guys, so we haven't been to this Value Village in a while, so we decided to go in and see if they had anything new. I'm looking for probably Pez or Pops, you know, the usual. So let's see what they've got. Alright guys, so I'm over in the back toy section here at Value Village. I don't see any Pez yet, which is something that I do love to find here because you usually do find some weird ones. But so far, all I found was this. Now, I've actually found this one here before, which I thought was really weird. This is, I think, from Mass Effect. I think it is. We'll check it when we get back to the studio for sure. It's only $2, and this Pop in box is worth a lot. I know it's not in box, so it's not worth as much as that. If it's the right one. I think it's that one. I did get this one here before, which is really weird that they had two. But anyways, let's go back to the studio and check this thing out, because I think we're done pop hunting today. Alright guys, so we are now back from the store and I want to show you guys everything that we got. So I guess let's just start with the thing that we got over at Value Village because that is something that is pretty neat. Now this here, I looked it up a little bit, I'm pretty sure this is from Mass Effect. Now I had never heard of this character before, but I have found it for some reason twice at the same Value Village. So there it is right there. It was only $2.99 and I had to pick it up because whenever I find a Funko product, or Pez for that matter, over at a Value Village, I feel like I gotta get it. So this right here is a really cool figure. This is actually my first time taking it out of the bag because the last time I didn't because I wanted to throw it in a video, but then I forgot to. So this came out in 2013. And it's well, licensed by EA, so yeah, this is one of those ones from Mass Effect. It's such a weird character because I don't know too much about it, and it doesn't even really look like a Pop because of how small this figure is, but yeah, I'm so excited to get this one again. I think it was worth something like $90 in box, so I'd probably give it something like, maybe you could sell it for $20, $30 out of box. If anybody wants this figure, I don't know, I'm not gonna sell this thing, maybe I'll give it away. If you guys want it, let me know in the comment section below, I could totally do that. But yeah, this right here is one of those figures that I don't know too much about, but I mean, it's a Pop. When you find it this cheap, you gotta get it. Alright guys, so next up we'll go over to the EB Games. So I actually went over to 2 EB Games today technically, but then the first one I didn't film in because I had just been there the day before with Luca, so I didn't think we were going to find anything. But when we did go in there, it was the same stuff we saw at the second store, so you didn't really miss much, and that's just where I picked up the Alien Remix Pops because I wanted to make sure I could secure them today. But let's start with the other stuff first because I did get some stuff that I don't know if I showed off all of it, but I showed off for sure some of it. So this one right here, I did a little more research on it, and this was not a Barnes & Noble exclusive, this was a Box Lunch exclusive. So this is a weird one because I don't know why it was there. This is probably the first Box Lunch exclusive I've seen here in Canada. I do pick them up sometimes when we go to Box Lunch, but we can't go there right now because of the borders being closed. So it is great that we can go and get some sort of exclusives over at Box Lunch, even if they're older ones like this. And yes, it does have the special edition sticker, but this was the only one they had, and they did not have this at the first EB Games that I went to, and then the second EB Games said they only got in one of them, so I had to pick this one up. And I have been trying to get more of the Harry Potter ones. For a while there, I wanted to get every single one, but now there's probably like 20, 25 of them, so I decided to kind of cut back on that, but I usually try to get them whenever I see them in stores. And if you guys want to see the rest of the set that came out at this time, there they are right there, and this is the bit of an older box. The newer ones look like the newspaper in the films, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, these ones here just kind of have a pattern around the edges, but I do kind of like the new ones better. Alright guys, and after Harry Potter, we got 2 other ones before the Alien Remix ones. Now this one here is actually another Harry Potter one that I needed. I needed Ron Weasley's Patronus. Now this was one that I wanted to pick up the other day, but when I went over to EB Games that time, it was damaged. It had been puffed up in the back. For some reason, the insert had like an extra piece of plastic, like it wasn't cut properly or something, and then it had dented the back of the box. So I thought, I'll wait, and I found it the next day. So I mean, I'm not complaining at all. So now I have every single Patronus that's available. And I don't know if they're going to be doing more of these, because this is kind of the 3 main ones, but I mean, if there are any other ones that are shown in the movies, I would love to pick them up. And I guess, if I think about it, I have the pre-release one that is the Harry Potter's Patronus. That one was on the Wizarding World website first, and it's sad because there was no like pre-release sticker to it, so I bought it for a little bit more than I had to, but it's still a great pop. Anyways guys, after these 2, I got this one right here. Now this one was an unexpected one. This one right here is the Punisher War Machine. I love the way this figure looks, and this is one of those ones that I've been wanting for a little bit now, ever since they announced this one. This is a previous exclusive one. This means that they kind of go to like, I guess smaller mom and pop shops is what I usually say, so like comic book stores and stuff like that, but for some reason EB Games gets them in as well, probably because it's a Canadian thing, because I'm sure these are shipped out by Grosvenor, which is one of the main distributors here in Canada, and that's who's actually getting in some of the SDCC figures, so we'll be able to secure a lot of those really cool ones, like all of the soda figures, as well as some other pops. I'm not too sure which ones they are, but there will be some going to Grosvenor. But anyways, yeah, overall, I think Punisher is a great figure. I especially love like the guns and stuff coming off the sides of his arms. I think that's really, really well done. It is a bobblehead. I'm not complaining because the bobbleheads are completely fine now. I mean, with all of them being Marvel and Star Wars that are bobbleheads, I don't really mind anymore. It kind of bothered me at first, like when I got my first bobblehead figure, and then you have all of these ones that aren't bobbleheads, and I had a little Deadpool one that bobbled. I almost said bobbleheaded. Nobody's ever said bobbleheaded. But anyways, I used to have one that bobbled and the rest of them didn't, so it kind of bothered me, but now that you've got like hundreds of them, who cares? Alright guys, so here's all the stuff that we got that wasn't the Alien Remix Pops, but now let's show off those ones. Alright guys, so we got 3 of them today, and I think there's about 7 or 8 of them in the line. We'll check that in a second, but let me just show off the first one before we do that. So here we have the Dory, and the Dory looks really great. So this is the alien dressed up as Dory. Now, I did a little bit more research on this. Mattel has actually made some figures on these, and what I like about that is they've made some figures that they haven't turned into pops yet. So fingers crossed they do make Alien Remix Pops out of all of the ones that Mattel has made so far. And I know there was a wave 2 that was kind of like leaked / announced. They were the glam shots, so they look pretty professional. I just know Funko hasn't talked about them yet. Also, I don't know if Funko's officially talked about these ones either, which is weird because they're in stores now. But yeah, the Dory one looks really great. You guys can see there. Dory is probably one of the better ones out of this set. But the ones that I really enjoy, I mean, I'll show you guys in a second, but you can see here there's 1, 2, 3, there's 8 of them in this set. All right, so after Dory, we got 2 other really great ones. I know it's hard to show them in the store because they were piled up there, and I'm not allowed to touch the figures due to, you know, sanitary reasons, which I'm totally okay with. I can always just show them off when I buy them and bring them back to the studio. But this right here is the Doug. Now, I'm a huge fan of this one. I have every single up character, so I do want to get all of them. I didn't get Russell today because it wasn't there, but that is one that I am for sure going to be looking for. But yeah, the Doug is probably one of my favorites. I like the little nose with the tongue sticking out, as well as the 3 eyes on these. I think just look really funny. Also, his eyes are crossed. which I think is pretty funny as well. So they're all kind of pointing to the middle, which is pretty cool. But yeah, overall, this line is really great, and I'm so glad they're making so many of them. And also, if you guys would like to see a review on every single one once they've all come out, I'll buy every single one and do like a huge review over on this channel. Let me know, because I'd love to do it. It'd be cool if they made a flocked version of this one, or him with the cone of shame. I think both of those would be cool. But there are so many different like Pixar characters that they could turn into these, and because these are part of the 25th anniversary, they have made so many different ones, and it totally makes sense why they did Alien, because Toy Story was the first ever Pixar movie, and then they're turning, you know, Alien, because there's so, I guess really, it makes sense because there are so many different aliens in the movie. There's probably hundreds, if not thousands, of different alien toys in the movie, so it makes sense why they're doing Alien dressed up as so many different things, and that's probably why most of them, or some of them at least, are Toy Story. Alright guys, and the last one we picked up was this right here. So this is Carl Fredrickson. This one is really, really great. I also like that they changed the expression of the alien as well, not just him with the same eyes and stuff like that. They really did dress him up well. But this right here is the Carl Fredrickson from Up. This is probably one of my favorite Pixar movies. I mean, there's probably, I would say, oh, this is tough now. Now that I said that, it's gonna be hard to pick just a couple. I don't know. Oh, geez. Let's say, I would say, Up is probably my favorite. Then I would say Toy Story is up there. I have every single Toy Story Pop, besides the old ones, of course. But yeah, like I would say those are probably my top two. I don't know what else I would put on this list. Like if I were to look at the back of the box here, maybe Nemo's a great one. I do like Nemo a lot. I don't know. Oh, Bug's Life is another really great one. But anyways, there's so many different movies that I love from Pixar. But yeah, I'm so glad that I could get these ones because like I said, I am trying to get every single Up figure. And these are some of the ones I need for the set. Oh, and then if you guys want to see the back of the box there, because I don't know if I showed it off, here they are right here. I'm going to check this one while I name them here. Just so it's a bit easier for me. So we've got Buzz Lightyear, we've got the Dory, Carl, Dot, which is the first time they've ever made a Dot figure, and Dot is from Bug's Life, so it is pretty cool that they did make that one. There's Zurg, which we haven't got a pop of that one in a long time, so it's cool. If you guys don't have a Zurg, I mean, it's Alien dressed up as Zurg, but it's still pretty close. Then we've got Doug, Russell, and Woody. And if you think about it, most of these characters are kind of retired or hard to find now, so with them turning them into Alien characters, it's kind of a way for you to get them again. It's just that they're Alien dressed up as that character, not the actual character. But I mean, I'm totally not complaining, and I know we only did get 3 of them today, but I do want to do a review on every single one when they do come out, so we'll just slowly be picking them up as I find them, I guess, because these things really do look amazing. Well, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, but before we go, let me know in the comment section below, what was your favorite figure that we picked up today? For me, it's gotta be Doug. It's gotta be the alien dressed up as Doug. I don't know, there's just something about that character that's really funny. I also like that they gave him, like, one of those little fake noses. It reminds me of one of those ones you could get at, like, the dollar store or something like that, where it's got the string and you could wear, like, a pig nose or a dog nose, just stuff like that. I don't know, it's funny. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. If you're new around here, you should subscribe to keep up to date with the channel. I do upload every day after all. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you. And you can always like the video if you know, well, liked the video. And if a video every day isn't enough for you, you can always check me out on many other platforms. I do post pretty much every day over there as well. Oh, and I also wanted to mention that due to popular demand, we now have Top Pops merch. Yeah, I know. You're welcome. We have a bunch of different designs, and the shirts come in 16 different colors. That's right, 16 different colors. So there's literally a color for everyone. There's also phone cases, sweaters, and since so many of you asked, yes, we finally have wall clocks. I'll have it all linked in the description down below for you guys to check out. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.